Hello Aries, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I am here to do the monthly reading for you for the month of October 2020. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross, and then I've already got the cards laid out. And then after I'm done doing that, I'll probably pull one of the Energy Oracle cards to round it off. This was on the bottom of the deck after I laid all of these cards out. It's Justice in the Upright. So if something's going on in your life right now, just know that it's going to be in your favor. If there's something you're debating about, it's going to turn out to be good in your favor. Nice. If it has something to do with court, or if it talks about a decision you maybe need to make that might be difficult, this could help satisfy that. I will, after I lay them all out, I'm going to do one clarifier for at least each card if I feel like I need all of them done. Okay. All right. So the first card down is you in the reading. Oh, it could be that somebody left you in the cold, walked away from you. Could be some illness too. Maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe you had to walk away from a situation, or they had to walk away from a situation due to illness possibly. What's crossing you is a leap of faith. The Fool. This talks about just taking a leap of faith and doing what you feel like you want to do. It's like a restart. That kind of energy. And the purpose for the reading, oh my gosh, the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. Okay, either you're thinking about a spiritual path, or there's some kind of contract being made here. Wow. And this is the higher purpose of the reading. Oh, the Magician in the reverse. Okay, so that means that something's not being done. A lot of times in reverse, it talks about not being in the right mindset and calmness. If you're in a chaotic internal mess inside, emotionally or what have you, that manifestation will not work for you. Or it could be that you just don't feel like you're worthy of manifesting, or maybe you don't feel like you know exactly what you're doing when you manifest. It's almost the same as praying, if that helps. And then in your recent past, it's time for freedom. If you're stuck in a situation where it's toxic or you're just miserable in it, now's the time to take that first step to get out of it, and you'll be free. But you have to make that choice. It's not going to happen to you. And this is the near future. Oh, there'll be some good news coming in. Good news, good news. And this is you again, more recent. Oh, maybe you love somebody up here, but definitely somebody's leaving. They're headed out to a better place, possibly a move, or it could just be a psychological dream or thought. Something on that nature. It could be with family, could just be you. Oh, the Two of Cups. Two people that accidentally sometimes meet each other. Find that attraction right away. I don't call it love at first sight, but it could be. It could be considered that. Two people that are a lot alike. Now, this is something you weren't aware of. I forgot to tell you that. This layout here is something you weren't aware of. So there's somebody here that has an eye on you. Just keep that in mind. And you may be aware of it internally, but this is the hopes and fears. Oh. Be careful that you don't worry too much about something, because again, with manifesting, if you keep it in your mind and you think, oh, they're going to cheat on me, or they're going to leave me behind, or they're whatever. If it's negative, that'll happen. If you think positively, that'll happen. But if you keep doing it over in your head, whatever it is you keep repeating over and over in your head, that's what's going to manifest. So please keep that in mind, to keep your thoughts positive. And anyway, this could mean simply just walking away, leaving something behind that's not worthy. It's not worth taking. So we'll go from there. And then this is the potential outcome. Okay. It definitely feels like this is something to do with a kind of a relationship that might be a little bit rocky. There could have been some toxicity. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. I'm going to move this down. We'll clarify with the Five of Pentacles first. Oh, a Queen of Cups. It's possible that somebody that left you behind could have been a Queen of Cups that left you. And the Fool. You manifested them. You manifested this person in your life, and they turned their back on you in a sense. Or you're manifesting something new. This is what crosses you, though. So this is what's happened, and this is what crosses you. You could be absolutely manifesting something now. But why this one comes up in reverse, we'll just have to see. So then the root of the reading is the Hierophant. Maybe you're looking for marriage, but you're not going to get it right away. You got a Tower moment here. Maybe you're in a marriage, and maybe that's why somebody left you, or you left. It could have been a marriage that they left, or it could have just been you personally, because maybe you were in a committed relationship or union with someone. And at this point, the best that can turn out is that you won't have anybody at this present moment, because you're feeling discontent in a relationship or something that's emotionally not fulfilling. I believe it's a relationship. And maybe with this Five of Pentacles under this is sometimes rejection, or feeling like you're going to be rejected. So you might have manifested that, and it possibly happened. If you feel like you're going to be rejected, that's thinking negatively. And if you think about that frequently, it gets embedded in the heart and the soul, and it goes to the divine, and the divine says, here you go. There's that rejection you were looking for. Does that make sense? It's that simple. It really is. What you say is what you get. So be careful about manifesting. Okay, I won't say no more. And then in your recent past, you have the opportunity to walk away from something that was from your past. Something in your past was very toxic, and now's the time that you can walk away from it. If it's this person, if it's a relationship, or whatever it is, now's the time for you to walk away from it. You probably thought you were going to be married to this person, but for some reason, I think you just felt like you were going to be rejected, or maybe you didn't feel worthy. Something on that order. And let's clarify the Page of Wands. Oh, look at there. Maybe the good news here is that at least it's not cheating. Maybe it's just some kind of theft of some sort. And that can be emotional, or to me it can be an emotional, like breaking somebody's heart. To me, that's almost like a theft. I mean, hopefully that's not what it is. Or it could be cheating, taking things that aren't yours. Let's clarify justice. Yeah. You're definitely looking for something that's stable. A union with somebody that loves you and you love them. And you want a stable home and you want it to just be complete. No more chasing, no more rejecting, no more manifesting. You just want something done and you want it now. That's what it feels like. And maybe that's why you're moving. Maybe you're looking for this because you weren't aware of this. I mean, I told you before I told you. This was supposed to be. And this is what you're not aware of. And then I flip it. But I flipped it and then I told you you're not supposed to. Anyway, you get it. So yeah, you could be actually just traveling, going someplace to visit family or what have you, and you might just run into this person. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Now, the Seven of Pentacles talks about growth. And that's probably what you're looking for. You want a relationship that you can grow in. But now's the time to start acting like that. And you're taking the action because you're looking for something that lights you up. Something that, makes you feel safe and secure inside. Because having financial security is like feeling safe and secure. There's nothing that can break through too much. And this is when I think you're going to run into this person. The Two of Cups. Anxiety. That is that's probably a normal response after going through something that seemed like it was toxic. You got rejected. You had a tower moment that ended a relationship or even possibly a marriage. Yeah. You're probably feeling as if you're not ready to meet somebody. It could just be a friend, or it could just be a business partner. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover, but usually it's considered a romance. So take it as you need to take it. Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Oh, maybe you are the one that does a little bit of cheating, perhaps. This is your hopes or worries, by the way. Maybe you feel like you're going to work on this and make sure that this situation doesn't come up again. Maybe you're going to be diligent in this relationship. If it ends up being this Two of Cups person, maybe you're feeling like you're going to work. You're going to give more attention to this than you are just working a job. You're going to put love first, then work, because you don't want this to happen again. And then the Ace of Swords. This is about truth and clarity as well as freedom. Oh, good gosh, what a good way to end the reading. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the World. This tells me you have finished a life event that was bound to happen. It was destiny. All of the cards played a part of it. And now, even this is probably destiny. Everything in the card reading here is meant to be. Meant to be. A life change with the World means your life will run a lot smoother. There won't be a lot of lumps and bumps. No chasing. None of that stuff. And it also talks about all of the other things like the money, the love, the relationship, the family, home, material things. All of that will turn in your favor. It doesn't happen overnight, so when it comes, let it come, and you'll start gradually seeing the changes, and then your spirit will be lifted higher and higher for each level that you go up in your life. God, it's really a beautiful reading. It didn't look like it at the beginning, but it is actually a beautiful reading. And then on the bottom of the deck you have the King of Cups. I don't know if this is somebody maybe this is you. This probably is you, Aries, and this is the person that maybe left you. and you have a lot of love in you. So you should be able to find something that means a lot to you. I hope that this works out here. But with the anxiety, it just seems normal after being in a relationship. Maybe you may need more time to heal from all of this before you jump into something new. That would be my best advice to give you at this point. Let's see what energy card. What energy is it that Aries needs to be in? What energy? What energy? Adjacent possibilities. This is almost like the Seven of Cups, where there's many options. Just know that you have many. And it also talks about for one thing, it talks about is don't fall into the trap door, because if you fall there, you may not be able to get back up. It's that kind of energy. Remember when we talk about the Seven of Cups, with every cup has a little something different in it. Like one has a dragon, one has a castle, one has an angel, all that kind of stuff. It's just saying, please be careful and choose wisely. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. That was a really interesting and very beautiful reading. You made it through. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on it. All right, until I see you during the week next week, namaste.